Hello beautiful people, I welcome you to my YouTube channel, and today I will be showing you the sewing tutorial of the short pants and the top. First, I'll be folding in the rough edges on my facing, and that is done already, and I'm going to be placing it on the front side of the top like this. I'll open it to the right side. The right side of my facing the right side of my actual fabric, the top. Then I'm going to stitch it around like that. I'm going to notch it like so. Then I'm going to put the facing inside like that. And that is done. You can use your hemming gum in taping the facing to the top if you want, but mine, I don't need it. I'll just use the facing like that. I'm going to press it with iron and it's going to be okay. For this one that I'm doing, I want to use it for my button holes on the back part. This one side of the back, so I'm going to be putting that on the exact place of my allowance for the zipper. I was supposed to use a zip, but I later decided I don't want a zip, I just want a button. So that is why I'm creating a buttonhole, and I'm going to be stitching it on that marked line because I added 2 inches for my zipper allowance. So I'm going to be adding that rope, the one I want to sew now, on that spot. I'm going to be sewing it on the spot on that 2 inches, and that is done. Then coming to my facing, I'm going to be taping the down part like the way I did the front facing, and that's it. I'll do the 2 facing for the back the same way. Then I'm going to be stitching my neckline for the back like that. I'm going to turn it outside, and that is done. I'm just showing you what the buttonhole will look like after I've stitched the back side for my zipper. Then I'll proceed in joining my shoulder to my shoulder, the front shoulder to the back shoulder, and this is the way I'm going to be joining them, and that's what I'm showing. Make sure it aligns with each other before you stitch it and stitch it. Then for the other part, I'm going to be doing the same thing. The shoulder inside one of this thing. I don't know how to explain it, but just watch it carefully and you're going to understand. I'm done joining the shoulder to each other, and this is what it looks like. Then you're going to proceed in joining the sides. But before then, I'm going to be stitching the zipper part like this. But I'm not going to be stitching into the extreme end. I'm going to be leaving about 5 inches at the back for the opening of the back, like that. Then I proceeded in top stitching the buttonhole. I'm going to top stitch it and top stitch the other one that is going to have the button too. And that's it. I'm showing you. You're going to top stitch that too. Then I'm done doing that, and this is what it looks like for the back. Moving to the front part, and I'm just showing you how it looks. In this one, you are just going to divide your bust by 4. Then you're going to be sewing the allowance you added inside like so, I added about 2.5 allowance to each side, so I'm going to be doing that. Then after that, I later discovered that my armhole is too short, it's too small, and I proceeded in trimming some parts so that it will be okay. After that, I later got 8.5 for my armhole, which is okay. On my sleeve, after taping the rough edge sheet inside, I'm going to be marking the exact 8.5 on my sleeve part straight down because it's not a tight sleeve. I'm just going to be sewing it straight down like so. I'm going to do the same thing for the other sleeve, and we are going to be fixing our sleeve to the top. In order to get that, you are going to be turning your sleeve to the right side. Then at that end, you are going to be joining it to the other end of the top like that, and you're going to be stitching it around. You're going to stitch it around like so. After that, I pipe in the rough edges at the bottom part of the top, and this is what it looks like afterwards. Proceeding to our short pants, first I'm going to be fixing the pocket side. I'm going to be stitching it on that. I've already cut out my pockets and I have trimmed it on my extra shorts also. On the pocket side, I'm going to be top stitching on it like that. You might be wondering that why am I using this machine? My needle actually broke at the end, so I had to just switch, and then I'm done. Then you're going to be doing your pocket like this, stitching the under part after you've joined it side by side. My pocket is almost ready. That's it. Then after that, I'll be taking the back side. Of course, we are going to be we joined the pocket to the front side, so this is the back side. You're just going to place it on the front side like that. For the waistline, I added 2 inches for the allowance, but I'm going to be using 1.5 inches like that, and the remaining one I'm going to be using it for my dad. On the hip side, measure your hip plus 1 inch is allowance, then the remaining one you're just going to sew it in, and make sure you sew your pockets also. Just trying to take a proper measurement for my hip. Then that's the pocket that I just said that make sure you sew it together. Always cut the thread to make your work neat. And this is what we have, looking nice already. Then we're going to be doing the same thing for the other side too. We're going to be folding about 1 inch, or depend on the measurement you added. I added 1 inch for the seam allowance. Then I've already done that. I use it to pipe in the rough edges at the down part of my shorts. And I'm going to be joining it together like that. I'm going to be doing the same thing to the second part. In order to join your short band together, you're going to turn one to the right side, and the other one will also be on the right side facing each other. You are going to be joining it round like so. You're going to, after I've joined everything, this is what it looks like, looking nice, and oh my god, it's giving. For our band, I'm going to be removing about 1.5 inches from my actual short pants. Then I've already trimmed that off. I'm going to be taking another new fabric. I'm going to be marking 2 inches on that. You know, we cut out 1.5 on our short pants, then I added ½ inch seam allowance on it, and it makes it 2 inches. Then proceeding to that, I'm going to be marking my dart. From the center I marked 4, and I'm rolling my dart out, and that's the shape I'll be using for the whole side. And this is the outcome after I've done placing the dart to the whole side. And now we are going to be fixing our band. At the back of my short pants, I'm going to be losing it for ease. Then I'm going to be placing the band like so from the front part, the right side of my fabric facing the wrong side of the shorts. Then you are going to be stitching round. This is it. This is what it looks like after I'm done joining. Then I'm going to be folding in like this. Just go through the video and you're going to get it. You might use your pin to secure it if it is moving around. And I'm going to be folding in like that, round. Then I'm going to stitch. And this is what it looks like after I've stitched it. From the back part, I'm going to be joining my zip. And that is what I'm doing. And ta-da, this is what it looks like afterwards. Please, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.